What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more EU4 as Bohemia. We are getting closer and closer and closer to being able to do all of our reforms here as the ruler of the HRE. Real quick, I'm gonna force through the ones that stop internal HRE wars. I'm not in a rush to get everybody under me in a PU or a vassal. We have enough power to get what we want done as well. Right now, what we're doing is we're basically waiting for truces to be up to start expanding with these small guys we've annexed here. I'm also going to get some claims on England over here, or Great Britain, and we're going to punch them to free out, Scotland, Northumbria. I don't know if Essex or East Anglia is... Yeah, East Anglia is not a core in this this game. So we'll just punch those guys for their stuff. Let's get some armies moved over there. We have just about what we need. I'm just going to take London just to get my hands on the Tower of London. That'd be fun. I need to bring an army, a third army over there, or at least somewhere where I can move the third army over there. We'll take this army and pull them over from this region. Let's get some more generals. That is a 6 siege. I'm going to definitely send him over. 4 siege and a 2 siege. Yeah, looks like England's not long for this world. Take my navy. Where's my big navy over here? Pull them over here. And let's just bring you over to the Pale. Well, we'll have you by London. We'll take this army over here with the 4 siege and have him over in the Pale. Our goal here is we want to get closer to being able to invite Cornwall, then Wales, then all these Irish miners into the HRE, either by force or by just wonderful diplomatic actions. Oh, you're not even my culture. I'm going to dial back the advisors. We have enough monarch points. I've done so much investment into monarch power and development here that we're kind of crazy, right? Like we're at 2825 in terms of development, and of that 1700 is our own. So we outdevelop with these just provinces that we have. I guess the Low Countries kind of skews it. We outdevelop everything here and here. Like it's all the Byzantium. That's all core Ottoman land that we outdevelop with our stuff. Speaking of the Turks, our truce with them is up in 5 years, so after this English war, we're going to be hitting them up. Byzantium has some quests we need to go and knock out and do. We'll take all this land. Maybe it's finally time we can get Cyprus and Rhodes back under Byzantium. So that's probably what we're going to do next. I'll get my armies in place, and then it's going to be war with Great Britain. And then I think once we start to get some of the other stuff, it might be just montages of me conquering nations, because... we strong. Not a lot of people can put up a fight against us. If we look at the Great Power list, I mean, maybe Spain, but the Ottomans are a joke. Great Britain is a joke. I mean, we beat Russia. We've beaten up France. The Mamelukes, come on. You have 60k troops. It's really just Spain and Portugal, I guess, and that's because they have a colonial nation. Like, Portugal right now is getting full sieged by Tafilalt. Like, what? And they started that. Yeah, Portugal's going to lose a lot of their land here because Tafilalt, I guess, is just stronger than them, which is a whole thing. So, we're kind of the only guy out here. But I'm going to get my troops in place, and we're going to fight Great Britain. All right, our troops are in place, and funny enough, this coincides right during the time when we actually have the UK trying to... I need to make sure my army's raised. It is. Okay. Great Britain is actually trying to attack some Irish miners here. So this is actually going to be a double punch here. So we're going to kill this army we're fighting right now, knock their fleet out if Ulster will give us access. Give me access to you. And we're just gonna destroy them. Where's our 6 siege? Who's the guy? So Rosenberg is our 6 siege general. We'll keep him around. I didn't realize my navy was stuck here. That's a mistake on my part. Don't lose anything. Oh, we're actually just winning. Okay. Oh, that's our lights. Those are our trade ships. No wonder. Okay, go back to protecting trade in English Channel. I need you to hide. Or just win it all. Oh, looks like we're gonna get the mission for taking troops out. Oh, this army's cooked. Oh yeah, that's a dead cat. That's a dead army. Let's get military access through you, and then through you. We're gonna run over here and hope that they don't come all the way after us. Let's go speed 4 for this. This should be one of our last, actual impactful wars here. We'll do the manufactory since that is actually coming up. Build that. I don't have enough money. Okay. Let's see. That's their whole army, right? That's everything. Quark, cancel the military access. I need you to... Are they going to come in? There we go. All right, this army is safe until they get access through Quark. Maybe safe. Well, we don't know. We don't know. Let's try to maybe extract them. We're going to try to pull off as much of these guys as we can. This is like our own Dunkirk, but in reverse. Military tech cost is fine. Okay, now we need to actually retreat here. I just retreated. Why did you... They got caught in a battle again. That's going to cost me so much stuff. That's not fair. Oh, damn. I lost a bunch of boats there. Okay, but we're going to fight this. I think our army's going to be fine. I have to be careful saying that, but... I mean, we can kill Wales here. Is Wales a subject? You really let yourself get vassalized after all that I've done? And we got Black Flag. Great. Great. Did they cancel our access? Cancel access. All right, we're Black Flagged here, which means I can take this army and maneuver them to our safe zone. Just got to skirt around the pale. And they get out alive. They've extracted. God, Black Flagging is such a... It's a thing. It's a thing. I'll definitely say that. Our war in the Empire is doing fine. Our vassals have that covered. Aachen we can actually knock out here. Transfer trade power war reps. Did Man die? Oh, they killed off Man. All right, let's kind of plot out what we want to take from the UK here. Right, so first off, let's get Wales free. Let's sort by Leinster, Tyrconnell, Clarencade. Get Man free, get Ulster, get the Isles, get Gaeldom. Is that it? There should be more. I guess they can't actually form... Okay, well, we'll just take London and then we'll just punch them for money. That's our peace deal. That does get me access to all this stuff, and I can use that to get to... Okay, so we free Ireland, we get Scotland, or at least the far north of Scotland free. Northumbria doesn't exist, apparently. We can't do it. Where is Scotland? Oh, Scotland exists, that's why. And I guess Northumbria doesn't have any cores in here anymore. Maybe they have it at Game Start and they just expired because we've been playing too long. But anyways, I'm going to keep fighting this. I think we should be good now if I can... In fact, what I can do here is knock out this little 6-stack here and be very annoying to them. That's a rebel stack that just died. There's 6,000 cannons dead. Let's control the straits. Yeah, this should be open and shut now that our armies can actually link up here. They're still going to try to siege London, and we'll just run them down the north. In Norway, can I welcome you to the Empire? I need to get... It's a shame that Sweden took this land. I thought I'd be able to just fight Denmark. Are you too big? I want to know what the size limit is in order to get someone to the Empire. Is it like 100 development, do you think? Like, can I vassalize you? It must be 100 development that is the size limit before I can force them into the Empire. I think it is. All right, so I'm going to have to get people down to below 100 development in order if I want to force them into us. But we are still... What's the number we're at right now for Voltaire's? Voltaire's Nightmare. 83. In Padua, if I get you to free Verona, that'll be 84. Please leave Verona alone. Wait, did Venice... That shouldn't have happened. That should have gone to Verona. Okay, game. Whatever. We'll go and fight them anyways. But I'm going to finish this war out, and then I'm going to go fix that fucking crime against the Empire. So I'll be right back. All right, real quick. We just lost our ruler. And here's the thing. We could keep our current guy. And I'm tempted to. He's a 325. He's not terrible. He's also close to death, which is actually good for us if we're going to do this. We could do... Carol. 365, 652, 533. So let's think. That's 10 points. This is 13 points. This is also 14 points. Then we have an admiral for, what is that? That's 13, 11 points. I think we keep our current guy only because Spain is our same dynasty. We're going to keep the Conics in power. And we just got 2 events for the Emperor dying. So you get double pops as Bohemia? Oh, that's crazy. That's like actually very like deceptively powerful here. Also, we need an heir. Pretty bad. So we might spend some legitimacy to get ourselves an heir, just so we can do that again. This war is basically over. Their army is stuck over here in the Isles, which will be freed eventually. We're just now kind of rolling. Let me split this army up, actually, to get this siege done a little bit faster. All right, that should all roll out. And maybe I need to send someone over here. Maybe I just ditch the cash. I don't need the well, I do need the cash a little bit, but not enough to delay us and have us sitting here truce locked whenever we have the Ottomans coming up in 5 years. But there we go. We've taken a couple more lands down here. Let's go ahead and move all of our army over to this region. We've freed up all the Irish miners again. They're now free. We have more lands to convert, more lands to core. And we've freed Wales again. So this is about as far as we can reduce Britain without getting any fancy stuff happening here. I want to do this. Let me pass this, please. Let's get one more claim on Britain. Let's do, like... I want to get contiguous access to these, like, Wales and Cornwall. I think good deal. I think good deal. Is anyone... Let's make sure we're still looking good here. One province controlled by Venice. How's our truce with you, by the way? 2 years with you. Ottoman truce timer, 3 years. France, definitely not. All these little miners we have. Who else is on the dock here? We could do the Papal States eventually. Truce lock, truce lock. Everyone we have a truce with. Okay. Guess I'll have to play it slow. We could go to war with you. We have an alliance back with Sweden. I need some stuff here. Let's go ahead and get it. Just get ourselves an heir. I'm fine with a 3-2-2 and his weak claim. We can just boost that with our military points. We also got our... what is it called? Mercantilism up to 100, so now I can revoke the monopolies when they come around again, which will be huge for us. I'm excited to see how much money we actually make once our monopolies are paid off. But I'm going to go wait out some truces. I'll bring you guys back when it's time to go to war with Venice and the Turks. And also when I can click this button to make sure there's no more internal HRE wars, because I'm tired of doing lawful territory. So we'll fix that up, and I'll bring you guys back later. All right, our truce with Venice has just expired. We're in the middle of what I'm calling like a nothing war against Russia. It's called, we had a truce up, and they were weak, we were strong. We're just gonna basically get rid of any subjects they have and start, you know, spaghetti moving our, or border goring our way towards getting in touch with those small subjects that we're gonna release. That way we can invite them into the empire to get us closer to that 100 nation limit that we're looking for. Currently we're at 80. I think we can make it work to get the rest. It's going to be a little close. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, yeah, we'll be more than fine, considering we have the Italian ones, too. So we're going to get that pretty easily. But now it's time to go to war with Venice. We'll wait a month for the Imperial Band to pass up here. No, other guys are not going to join us because they are... Can I co-belligerent you? I'm going to co-belligerent you with the Imperial Band, Casus Belli. We're going to do a big war here. It's going to be France and Tuscany in. This should let me punch Tuscany to remove some of their subject nations too. So if I look at the war goal here, right? We go release nation. We can do Verona. We'll see when we get there. But we're going to be doing a lot of shenanigans in this war. So you have 60k troops, you have 50k troops, and you have 27k. All right, let's get the armies in motion. And it's time for us to start knocking down some fort walls here. We'll take this army and have... It's time to march on Paris here. These two guys are going to be in charge of rolling up whatever forts we have in the Parisian lands. So Chartres, or is they not getting involved? Really? Oh, well, that sucks for you. Let's just, we'll march on you then. So this is going to be a much easier war. I thought it was going to be big. But France is a non-factor. They surrendered. Who would have thought the French just backed out right away? They could have fought harder. They really could have. That's a fact. Anyways, this should be easy now. We'll just swarm them with our force of arms. We'll leave our subjects over here to deal with Russia, and we'll take our own armies for once, and we'll go and march over here to Venice. We'll conquer this, and then I'll bring you guys back when it's time to do some peace deals. All right, it's time to start piecing people out. We're going to piece out a bunch of people from Tuscany here and break them up to be really weak here. Bam! There's a ton of now free Italians once again. Russia is almost out. Our vassals are taking care of that. And with Venice, we're going to free Verona, free Padua, and we're going to return... maybe we don't need to return to the Pope. We'll return some to the Pope. Logic here being that we need them to have less than 100 in order to force them into the Empire. And so the Pope right now has 36, 24, and then that'll be 33. That's shouldn't put the Pope over 100. And this will put Venice down to 39, 31. Okay, we should be able to get Venice too, so we'll be able to get both of those. I think that does require us to go and land on Venezia, though. So let's start pulling back our little navy over here. How many boats are you repping Venice over here? You got 20, what's that, 70 boats? Holy cow, you got a large navy still. We'll maybe leave you be. Now let's get out of this Russian war, though. 4 reasons. Come on now, we're just kind of stomping the Russian army. They've fled to Siberia. Old Man Winter is nothing on us. We get a bunch of new land that is ours. I don't want it to stay ours, though. I didn't take the actual war goal. Fuck. Oops. We'll keep it for now. We're gonna convert it to Protestant in court here. Maybe I can get these to be subject countries. But I need to get the need to get closer to these nations to get them to be part of the empire anyway. So that'll be fine. We'll get that all cored. That should not be a big deal for us. That's all blockaded. Okay, whatever. Looks like it's just Venice now, so we'll wait a little bit. Let Venice do its own little thing. Maybe I can pull the navy out and get something done here. Let's take all of our navies and consolidate them. Trade income be damned for a little bit. Let's assemble a grand fleet here. Screw that trash admiral that hasn't died yet. We're going to try to take a fight with Venice and get us into Venetia. There's 58 boats there, 13 galleys. That's going to be a little scary, but I believe. I definitely believe. I just got nothing else but belief. We'll put one army back up here. Take this army, put it over there. We'll just leave the one to siege Venice. Can I get... They're also part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I need the... What's it called? The boats to be captured. We need to capture some boats. Okay, they're letting us cross. Can I get... Okay, we actually hold this enough. I might be able to take a good fight here. Never mind. Let's just... whatever. I need to get out of this fight. I should not have done this. We are losing many, many things. Yeah, 10 light ships and then a bunch of other stuff. Okay. Whatever. We'll get the Navy back. We've done our job here. 1, 2, 3. And then I want to do... And that'll be enough because there's still going to be 4 being built over here. Ooh, you're at war with Munster. I should have canceled that. Cancel that access. I don't want to actually grant that to you. Revoke. You're not allowed to come and fight Munster. They've already killed Munster. Fuck, okay. We'll have to get that free again. God damn it. We'll do that bit by bit. Great GB's being annoying. But this war should be done now. Let's go ahead and kill off Venice, and then we'll get this peace deal all figured out here. There goes Venice. Kick them for money. Bam, bam. Move you to Praha. And what is next? Doing good on this. Truce with the Ottomans, I think, is up. It is. We're just going to declare this right now. What's the war goal here? What are your claims on? What's the easiest claim to grab? Let's go for Theodoro up in the north. Well, actually, we'll just do Ankara. Give me Ankara. call in Spain and march on them. We need to get our armies in position to do that. Move you over here to Ankara. You come over here too. We'll get a third army, and then we'll just leave it up to the vassal swarm to get the rest done. All right, I'm going to go get that fought. I'm going to also core some provinces here, make sure nothing happens up here, and try to get in the way of Great Britain with all these damn wars they have with the Irish people. You got to keep Ireland free. Yeah, they have permanent claims on this damn thing. I should have them revoke those, but I'll be back once something happens with this Ottoman War. Thought I'd go ahead and give a war update for how we're doing so far. We've basically full sieged the Ottomans. I say we, it's the vassal swarm. I'm mostly AFKing this war. Tunis is giving Spain a hell of a time over here. We can just piece them out. In fact, we can actually take stuff. Did we? No, we did march over there and just deal with them. Okay, Tunis. Good to see you doing your thing. Thank you, vassal swarm. I'll take the money from that. They can stop giving Spain a kick in the balls. Bohemia has also marched through like this region and around into Lithuania. They've gotten really far. They came all the way over here because there's just a wide open kind of path you can take. You can see they can just boop, 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 all the way down into here. We're dealing with that. They are not long for this area. They can stay there. That's fine. Peace deal-wise, this is about all we can take. There's not a ton here since Venice has terrible modifiers to releasing this kind of stuff to us. Do you have a claim on that? Can I give that to... Here we go. Give that to Byzantine. Stupid thing. Really? 3.88? Oh, whatever. The math works out in a weird way. We're just going to keep doing those kinds of things. We have enough imperial reform to do our next... push our next one through. At least we're getting close to. And how are we doing on Voltaire's Nightmare? We're at 81. I can do a lot of stuff over here. Once we get the thing where I can have... subject princes don't cost me Diplo slots, I can just vassalize everybody. Like everyone who's adjacent to us who is Protestant will get brought in. We also have global trade spawned. It spawned up in Lancashire over here. Actually, if I think about it, can we get the thing for having every single... We totally could have every single institution spawn. Like global trades in Lincolnshire, we're real close to that. Manufactories we might be able to spawn ourselves. Enlightenment and industrialization, definitely we can do. I might go for that one this run. I don't know. It depends on how long I want to play this one, because we've kind of tore through it. And I get the, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this does. All right, it's time for us to start getting out of this Ottoman War. It's just Kilwa left in here. Ooh, and I can now do more. What changed? Why do they suddenly go from having a lot to not having much? Okay, well, all this land over here can be taken by Byzantines. I guess we've just degraded them enough to where it's fine for me to do this. Let's just keep taking stuff. Here's 100 peace deal. What are we still waiting for here? Kilwa has 17 reasons. I declared 2 other wars to expand the empire while I was waiting. I thought I might as well. We're going to get Savoy in, and we're actually going to get the Pope in. Both of which are kind of brutal, if I am being honest. Like, this is just very one-sided, these wars here. We'll go and knock out. We'll keep Savoy around. We'll do money from Savoy. But the Pope's going to go away. We're also going to convert Mantua to our religion here, which will be really good for us. Milan's dead. We're going to have to punch Tuscany to free them yet again. Maybe we need to give more land to Savoy, actually, now that I think about it. If I give this land to Savoy... can get them up. But that's going to get 2 more to our nation, or into the empire. So that's going to be 83. How far away are we with this one? 2 reasons. I need a couple more ticks of war score here. There goes Mantua. Royal marriage with Byzantium's over, and looks like that was the sign to spawn a rebel there. Okay, we'll go and kill that, and we'll just go right to Rome. Let's see. Let's let this tick go. I'm on speed 3. Let's go speed 5 here. This war's basically done. Is this enough? No, they're a little bit tougher than I thought they'd be. Where'd my other army go? He's over here. Let's just march right up to Denmark and deal with them. Meanwhile, there goes the Pretenders. Brabant's truce. Okay, Utrecht truce. Do we have anyone who is not... okay, no heretics. 81 member states. This war is 3 reasons to go. Mantua we can knock out. force their religion, give us some money. That's all good. Turks, it's just Kilwa. Come on, one reason. 0. There we go. Get them out of there. They rejected it. Okay, now I gotta wait a month. That's fun. There goes Rome. There goes the Turks. Byzantium is strong. That's a big Byzantium. A beautiful Byzantium. A bodacious Byzantium. All of the above. Alright, we're just about done with our siege of Byzantium here. And I actually think we might be able to get lucky here and complete our mission for sieging up or capturing boats. We need 6 more boats. They have 14. They do have this one unit being very annoying over there in Istria. Let's go ahead and just take out this. Come on, give me that siege. 77% here. Denmark's ready to get out of that one. Take this army and bring them back to Praha. That means we can be done with Savoy. Welcome them into the Empire with open arms. Bam. We're at 100% of our fucking imperial authority. So this is very inefficient, but it doesn't matter at this point, I don't think. Come on, win the siege. I want to win. There's one ship captured. Let's see what we can do with these ships over here. We'll just take that one galley and throw him over here. I want to win those ships. Come on. 3 more. Okay, how many away are we? 2 boats away from getting that. That's crazy. We just gotta. Oh, they're gonna get punched out again. So to the take the 2 galleys, put them over here. And there we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Dude, where's our boat? Finally. I hate that doctrine. It's so terrible. We'll go and swap that back over to our trade ship. Bam, for 700 ducats. And that's successful. Let's go and just return to here, upgrade our boats, and we're going to go protect trade in the English Channel and send our boats back out that way. Now we can knock out the Pope. Welcome to our Commonwealth. We can go ahead and click this button to get one step closer to having the HRE all under us. And if we look at our empire, we are quite large here. All right, so that sets us up to 83 in the Voltaire's Nightmare column. We need 17 more. We have the aspects to get 17 more. The prospects, I should say. It's not going to be too hard. It's going to take a little bit of time. And, yeah, I'll start working on that. I don't know what our next big goal is. I'll have to look around. But I'll bring you guys back when it's time to make our next move. All right, we're back. And right now what we're doing is we're going to be doing a bunch of chain wars against the various different nations of that are over here in France. I think we should do... Well, two of those wouldn't have us fighting France. So let's go ahead and do just Armagnac. And then there's Alencon. And that's honestly most of these guys. Who else is there that we haven't done? Gascony's the last one that I'll need to declare war on, but I need to border them with the Empire first. Okay. These should all be easy wars. We have an army over here that can just kind of go and stomp these guys out piece by piece. Apparently we have some naval engagements happening over here. Imperial band against France. Okay, what did France take? Oh, France, you fool. I'm just going to absolutely demolish you for having that province. In fact, you're trying to check Foy? Knowledge sharing. We'll take knowledge sharing. You might have noticed the wardrobe change. I had to cut the video short yesterday because we were in the middle of... I had some buddies reach out to play some Helldivers, and I am obsessed with that game. So we did some of that. You may or may not see some clips from that. I'm not sure. It depends. I haven't made up my mind what kind of editing I'm going to do for that. We shall see. But now we're back. It's a whole brand new day for me. If I sound a little nasally, it's because it's early in the morning, and sometimes I'm out of it. For these early morning recordings, I need to get this army back over here. But we're going to continue with our conquest of all these... well, not really conquest. Our forced expansion of all these different provinces. I need to make sure some of these guys are willing to vote for me. Like, Anhalt's a little bit far away now. A lot of these guys will be my vassals peacefully, right? Yeah, minus the elector reason, you're basically willing to it. So this will all get fixed out. Plus, I think our next thing is HREs now is inherited by the same country, and our ruler is 60. But we are set to inherit. Yeah, let's go and just improve with on-halt just to guarantee that we get the inheritance here. I'm a little concerned. All right, we're getting real close to piecing out of these wars. Let's go and do our pieces one by one. We're going to knock out enforced religion for a lot of these people and then force them to give us some money. So nothing too exciting here. Champagne, we're going to get them to become part of the empire. We will also try to force their religion, and we'll take a little bit of money from them. This is going to give us 7 aggressive expansion as well as 7 imperial authority. We'll wait a day. Bam, that gets to 31 imperial authority. And the empire grows ever stronger. And then we need to do the same with Toulouse and Armagnac. Yeah. Toulouse will not be able to do too much with. They're not a co-belligerent, so it's going to be a little bit tough. We're just going to punch them for money and ducats and all that kind of stuff. I also wanted to share something that I noticed that I think would be really cool here, is that Spain has a Regency Council and a weak claim on Carlos Cognac. So, we can claim their throne once that region is done, and then we can take Spain and, by proxy, all of this. And then it's a question of Portugal, who also has a huge little group going on here. So maybe I can do something with some of these guys. I've been eyeing up some other achievements we can go for. And I think we have a decent shot at maybe doing the own 1,000 provinces directly. I know I don't want to do this. I don't want to turn this into a world conquest. So we'll kind of see what happens by the time we get Voltaire's Nightmare and sort of get the Empire. I don't want to go too deep in this because right now we're already at the stage where this game's a lot of repetition. But if we do get the PU over Spain, maybe I could swing it to go for the 1,000 provinces directly. You can see Protestant, which we basically control the entire religion of. I don't think there's any Protestant people who aren't part of the Empire at this point, except maybe Sweden and Sápmi in Norway. But Protestantism is only 411 provinces, and we need to own more than 1,000, so we'd have to take all of the Catholic provinces, which is like all of this stuff. Like that's all that's Catholic is the New World, which is pretty much only... Yeah, there's no more New World natives. There's a couple of them up here, but they done been colonized, and they've done been colonized hard. There's also Tierra Austral, which is Spanish. So if we take over Spain, we'll get a lot of stuff as part of us, especially... God, Sweden's down here in the Guinea. There's been a lot of stuff going on, and Frisia. Really, so that will be mine eventually. Interesting. And I still can vassalize them, so they haven't expanded that big. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, we're going to finish off this war here, and it's going to be rinse and repeat with some of the other guys here. I need to do the Imperial ban against France, but do they have anyone that they're allied to that I don't want them to stay allied to? They're going to lose the Toulouse alliance. Auvergne's going to be part of the Empire, so they won't join. Liege won't get involved. It'll just be Tuscany. And, well, actually, Auvergne is not going to be part of the Empire. Yeah, we'll fight that war. Definitely will fight that war. Alright, get the siege done so I can get out of this. I can already knock Toulouse out. Might have enough to just do the peace deal right here. Nope. Okay. I'll knock them out. For now, let's go ahead and do that second war while we're here. No point in really waiting at this point. France, Imperial Band, take your capital. We'll call in Spain for shits and giggles. And we'll see what we want to do for you. What are we going to take from France? We want to cancel your subjects, for sure. Release Brittany. And return cores to anything that is... Ardena, Orléans... Gascony exists. Where the fuck is Gascony? Oh, there's Gascony. But we will return cores to Gascony, sure. Gascony, Orleans, Gascony. And then we might as well do something with Provence. I don't think they'll move their capital and leave the Empire, but if they do, we can just force them back in. And that's kind of it, I think. We'll just grab war reps, and then that. We're going to piece everybody else out here. Corsica shouldn't have joined because they're part of the Empire. They have not. Good. Mantua is dying, I think. Okay. Well, this should be an open and shut war. France can't really contest us. They do have 70k troops, but I'm not concerned about it. They're kind of just stuck in this one little area. And other than Tuscany, which is kind of a non-factor. I mean, they're around, don't get me wrong, but we've kind of decimated Tuscany here, and we're going to continue to decimate them. Quick war update over here. We've sieged up most of France's mainland. There's still a couple little holdouts over here. We're going to go and try to take a fight on this fort. Might get a little bit messy, I think. But we are defending in the mountains, and we do have 70k reinforcing from our vassal swarm. So maybe this will be just a slaughter. Yep, that's a stack wipe. That's 25k troops, 26k, actually. So, never mind. I thought they'd put up a more fight, but when you're in the mountains, you get rocked. So we should basically be taking over all of France. Auvergne is almost out. What do we want to get from you? I think we kind of just want to truce reset you. I don't think we need too much here. Yeah, like maybe we just lose the alliance, and that's it. We'll just truce reset you. That way we get a shorter truce. We can come back and add you to the empire faster. Byzantium is having terrible trouble with these rebels here. It's all the provinces they are refusing to convert to Orthodox. We have 23 months left in the Age of Reformation. Our centers of Reformation are working hard, but they're going to be gone pretty soon, I think. It's beautiful looking at this Protestant spread. As we move and keep conquesting, it's just edging leftward ever so much. But I love the blue color of Protestantism a lot more than the yellow of Catholic. I think Protestant is probably my favorite religion in the game, other than maybe like Shinto, just because Shinto and Nahuatl, Reformed Nahuatl is definitely the best religion in the game. But as far as like Catholic religions, it'd be Protestant, and then I think either Coptic or Catholic, and then Reformed's at the bottom. Well, maybe Anglican. I've played Anglican in ages, so maybe it's either Anglican or Reformed at the very bottom. Can't remember the last time I've done a Reformed game, but it just sounds terrible now that I think about it. But there goes who this was. That goes Auvergne. France's navy is actually pretty strong. We've had to do some dust-ups with them over here, so our trade fleet's recovering from those engagements. Let's get another admiral. This admiral has never died. Sven Barca, he's been alive for ages, it feels like, and he's garbage. He's like my very first admiral I ever rolled, and he's, I guess, immortal. So, no getting rid of that dude. But you can't level up admirals the way you can generals, which is a shame. I was doing a look around, and I'm looking at the chance for inheriting different nations. We have a 35% chance on death of inheriting Hungary, a 18% for Poland, and then a 9% for Lithuania. I was debating integrating Hungary because Hungary is not part of the empire. They never actually join it, which is interesting. So I hope we inherit them, and I can add that and have like one cohesive Bohemia over here, because they've not been wanting to join the empire, sadly. And if they don't join, I can't do too much with them. All right, it's time for us to get out of this war. You can see we've full occupied the mainland of France. We're going to return a bunch of states to their nations, to the various nations that are around here. And we're also going to release... what nation is this? This is Gascony, which will now be free. Yay. We partitioned France into nothing. They can't even reach down here to the board anymore. Sorry, I have like the hiccups for some reason. We also can do this, proclaim Arabic. Click this button. We can do it. That means we always will inherit the HRE now, and all of our subject princes are not going to occupy Diplo slots. So if we look over here, we now have 6 slots available to go and forge some alliances. What we're going to do now is we're going to go on a aggressive mission of, not really aggressive, but a mission to get a bunch of vassals as part of our country here. So people like Bourbonnais and Gascony, we can now offer those guys vassalization. So I'm going to go around and get us a bunch of vassal swarms here. Now that we have all these different provinces that are wanting to join us. So like you, I can ally. You, I can ally. And just keep going around and doing this rinse and repeat again and again and again. To just basically build us up and get us a bunch of subject nations. There are some guys who won't offer vassalization, but they will always be handled by the... Yeah, I gave Savoy too much here. But we can now peacefully expand with just through vassalization for a lot of guys. So I'm going to go around and get us a bunch of vassals and use this to increase our power. All right, we are back, and we've done some crazy lobbying to get us up to 95 nations in the HRE. You can see we're maxed out on Imperial Authority, and the only nations that aren't accepting the Revoked Privilegia are our PUs. So we have Poland, you've got Lithuania, and you've got Byzantium, which is already our subject nation anyway. All don't want us to click this button. Everyone else is for it, except for those 3. And so I'm gonna click the damn button, I think. Well, actually, I want to get Qasim into our member states. That'll push up to 96. There are some nations that won't actually join. It's the Italian miners over here, like Lucca, Mantua, and Parma, or not Parma, Genoa. All the guys that I've now vassalized that left whenever the emperor didn't reign in Italy, they can't join the empire again, even though they can't voluntarily join it again. So those guys are keeping us from getting, that would be 98, that would be 99. But we are going to have a solution here, and that is in Great GB. We already vassalized Wales, and we can now go and kick off the Irish miners again and use them to get us over the hump there and complete Voltaire's nightmare. So real quick, what I want to do is I want to send a gift in the right spot for send a gift. Let's go ahead and go to Qasim. We'll influence nation for 60 ducats. That's nothing. We are improving with them. We'll send them a gift, and then it's going to be time for us to fully complete. Yeah, number of nations. Transferring trade power minus 420. Oh, geez. Let's go ahead and send a gift to them. And our vassal here, by the way, just peaceful vassalization. This is our current list of vassals that we have. And that's going to go up. You can see I've gotten most of the French miners, except for Brittany and Provence, all into our nation here. I could probably get you as well. Actually, I have your course, so that's not going to happen. But let's get Qasim. 6th of February, we'll pull back this guy. Welcome to our vassalization spree. Hopefully you join the empire on your own. Normally they do. I just need to convert him, like we've done with the others. Divert trade, convert religion. Let's get him to join off that empire there. Brittany doesn't have an heir. God, this is a crazy swarm here. We're getting close to taking our next tech. Let's do development real quick. We'll keep the game going while we do development. There we go. There goes Qasim into the empire, which is at 96, I believe. Yes, 96. Let's click the button. Bam. Oaths of loyalty have been demanded. We lost Brandenburg. We lost Saxon. We lost a lot of our PUs here. Oh. So we lose the PUs of them if that happens. Oh no, it's because they're now subjects. They're vassals. Interesting. So you're still in PUs under us. Poland, Lithuania, Hungary are, and everyone else is vassals, right? So you're still our March. You're a PU. Ooh, okay. Let's deal with this. Transfer trade powers are now here. We don't need any more. Oh, yikes. Okay, I'm going to go get this settled. But now we have a vassal swarm. It numbers quite high. We can now see all of that's going to be just terrible for my performance. But we have the swarm. It has formed. Let's see if we lost anybody. We did lose some countries to the HRE. So who's not in here? Poland, Lithuania, and Byzantium are all out of here. Damn, I thought Byzantium would stay. That might be a problem. Let's give it a month to see how this affects their liberty desire. Might affect it negatively. No, it doesn't. It doesn't count against the relative power of all subjects. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to get them back in. We'll keep Byzantium around regardless. Who's else is our leading vassals that we have? Junior partner, Byzantium, March, Hungary, Mantua, Genoa, Poland, Lithuania, Ulster, and Wales. All right, looks like we need to go and fight GB. So let's declare the GB war here, just for my claims. Oh god, the game lags so hard here. Ooh, did not like that. Okay, we're gonna fight this war. We need to finagle it in order to get us out of Voltaire's nightmare and get that finished. So I'm gonna go fight this, and I'm gonna try to see what I can do to get Poland, Lithuania, and Byzantium all into our Great Commonwealth. I didn't realize that they would actually actively leave the Empire. I guess that makes sense, even though we did say that stuff. I thought they would still stay. They are still our subjects, which is good. We just lost some relationship slots, but I can get that stuff back. And I probably will annex some of the guys over here that are eating through some of our Diplo points, but this doesn't really matter. It's minor. And once we get Wales and Ulster into the Empire, it won't be a concern for us at all. So, yeah, let me fight this war and I'll bring you guys back. I think Bohemia is up there in some of the overpowered nations. Like, Bohemia is definitely one of those nations that doesn't start incredibly overpowered. Like, they start in a reasonable position, but if you just go down the mission tree, like you could tell it with our playthrough, we got incredibly powerful, like, after 2 wars, right? We got the PU over Hungary, we got the PU over Poland, and then we're just good. We don't need any other power. We can just scale off that. And now we have the HRE power behind us, like the power block of that. And we honestly can't be contested. It's been quite some time since we've been able to be contested, right? Like, I don't think I've ever been concerned about going into a war, bar maybe the very first Ottoman conquest we've done. It's been quite a stomp, and that's fine. There's part of it. That's part of, like, EU4. It's been a while since I've had a good campaign where you just snowball like crazy here, but at this point, we're talking world conquest territory, and I don't have the logistics in me to do a world conquest at this point. If I do a world conquest, I'd want to start as, like, the most overpowered world conquest nation, which I don't even know what that would be. Would it be Austria? You could do the Austrian to Persian. Would it be Spain? Would it be France? I'm not sure. I still need to do a world conquest at some point. I don't have the achievements for that, so if we do the spin the wheel, we might end up rolling a world conquest one. I also need to do 3 mountains. That's on the list. But that's one that I think I'll save. If I do 3 mountains, I think it would be like when EU5 is announced, or like whenever like leading up to EU5, I might try to do 3 mountains just to close that chapter of EU4. But that's something else I'm very excited for. Once Europe of EU5 comes out or is announced, I'm gonna be, I'll just be so happy. Because even though I do play a lot of Vicky, and Vicky has become a kind of a mainstay on the channel, EU4 was my bread and butter. It's what got me into Paradox. Well, CK2 is what got me into Paradox. I played a ton of CK2, but then I saw a Roomba, shout out to him, playing EU4, and I watched like his Granada campaign, and I bought the game myself, and I've just loved this game ever since here. I want to throw some money. I'll just throw some money into some of these projects so I get it off my damn screen here. We have enough money, doesn't matter. And we're just kind of stomping GP here. What we're going to do is we're going to release all the Irish nations. We're going to release Cornwall. And we're going to get us a little bit of a contiguous border here that gets us right next to Wales. Because once we get Wales into our nation here, sure, France, you can have access. I don't care. We can swing some other stuff here. Can I invite anybody into the Empire? The invite action is interesting in that it's kind of useless. Like, there's all these nations. Like, you would join the Empire. And I just can't do it because they're too big. I know it's like meant for these. Like, for instance, I can't bring in Mantua and Lucca because they left because of the damn what's it called event? The Shadow Kingdom, right? Like, it's weird how like one event can stop you from rejoining. Because don't they have the negative modifier for being in the Empire? Isn't that a thing? I also would love to be able to go back and change the past Emperor's edicts, but I guess that makes sense. You wouldn't want to like have every new emperor come in and try to get the Burgundian inheritance again. I understand that, but I'm kind of getting screwed in some of these events because of Austria. But even though I'm getting screwed, it's like that's the only speed bump we've had this campaign, so I don't really care too much about that kind of stuff. Let's go and get the proclaimed guarantees on all of these guys. I'm worried that this war is going to drag out because England's not strong enough to give us all their stuff in one fight here. If I drop the money, 52 reasons, we might be able to swing it without having to have this drag out. I don't need money. All I need is your land. All right, we can go ahead and peace out. We're going to free all of the Irish nations. And I think we might return like a corps to Scotland. Take Orkney. Okay, maybe not. Scotland, you can... Sorry, bud. Don't have the war score. I don't want to stay in this war any longer, so... Bam! Holy cow. That is chugging. Whew. Okay. So now with this, we can get a bunch of subjects in the Scottish and Irish areas. Let's wait a day. We're just going to go through and get a bunch of allies and things. And try to handle all of these. Okay, you should join the Empire. As should you. We're gonna have constant rebel uprisings now because we have so many vassals. So that's gonna be a common enough thing. I hope you guys are used to that sound of rebels popping, because we're gonna have a lot of it. Okay, so join the Empire. I need to actually core this stuff to get them into the Empire, I just realized. When did we take Cork? Oh, I took Cork. We need to release Cork. We'll convert Cork before we release it. Who else we need to improve with? So we have you and you. We'll be vassals. Jesus H. Christ. Look at these swarms just move. Knowledge sharing to you. Our truce with Montferrat. What's our number we're at, right? We're at 93. We just freed a ton of countries, so we should be able to get that up. We just need to improve with all of these guys. So I'm going to improve. I'm going to get these guys into our nation. I'll bring you guys back once we can get Voltaire's Nightmare. It should just be as easy as coring these lands, getting Wales to join, getting Cornwall over here to join, and then getting all the Irish guys to join. So hopefully we'll be done with that soon, but I'll bring you guys back once I think we're there. Real quick, we were at 98 nations in the HRE, and I just vassalized Connacht here, so we should be one away from getting everybody into joining here. I think if I release Cork right now, we want to convert them to our religion, but if we release them, they should be in the HRE as well. Let's get a royal marriage with you. Let's take Connacht over here. Where is Connacht? Oh, it's Clarencade. Convert your... Oh, you're already our religion. Okay. Let's do Clarencade and divert trade here. Deus Mun we can get next month. And this should be Voltaire's Nightmare. Gonna ignore those vassal pops. This is this is Munster, so we need to go to M. Munster. Enforce religion, divert trade. And then you should join. Wait, who left? Oh, and these two guys both need to join. So let's get... Oh, they can't. I need to get this added to the Empire. So let's see. Interesting. Or I need to just convert some other guys. I'm getting ahead of myself. What can I do instead? Who's the closest over here? You are. Royal Mary Leinster. Let's start getting some vassals and alliances with the rest of the guys as well. Let's pull off... you don't need to be here anymore. Ally you. No diplomats. Ally you. Once I convert Cork, I can release them as well, and they should insta-join. We're going to grab all these alliances. This is playing havoc on my Diplo rep. Do I own your core province? Is that why you don't want to ally me? Oh, rivals and stuff. Okay. I just need to royal marriage people. We'll marry you. You need to get closer. I need to send you a gift. This is basically what I've been doing this entire playthrough, has been min-maxing, well, at least since we got that last reform done. It's doing this. Let's get people onto our side here. And also, every time our legitimacy gets dangerously low, we're going to go and strengthen the government a little bit. All right, I need to influence you. I'm ignoring what's happening over there. Hopefully our vassals can deal with it themselves. Yeah, they can. Okay. 4 reasons with Leinster. Heretic religion doesn't help us. We'll send gift. 15th of December. Then I can peacefully subjugate you. Our number is still 98. Vassalize. We'll merge you. We're gonna do it We're going to get it done. Offer vassalization, offer royal marriage, offer vassal. Anyone else? You need to be vassalized. Right to December. I need my diplomats back. Break 3 of these guys. Okay. So now I just got to do you. We're going to... off the military access. If I go and converts our new vassals, let's scroll through here. This, and are you already a religion? Who is this? This was Leinster. They're just self-converting at this point. That's crazy that they're just willing to do that. Awfully, we will divert trade and force your religion. Same with Ormond. They had already converted themselves. Thomond, enforce religion. And that's that. Sorry if you hear a big droning sound. Someone is doing something outside my apartment. Hey, Voltaire's Nightmare! Let's go! What are we at? Let's see. Bam! We've over 100. That is our new Imperial map mode. Can I get the rest of these guys in here? I'm going to click the button to form the HRE, and that'll be our stopping point, because I don't need to go any further after this. We've gone pretty deep already. So we just had our ruler die, and we inherited Poland. So, yeah, we've got more of that stuff. We need to keep our current guy because we have the same dynasty as Spain right now. I don't think we're going to play out to do the PU over them, but we could. We could, indeed. We'll just keep this our current dude, even though he's below average. To save place. But now we got this stuff. Cool. We're just going to immediately disband the extra things because I don't need them. They can go away. And we can get rid of the small armies as well. We have down to just Tyrone here. That still needs to be subjugated. Heretic religion is... Are you in the Empire now? Did you join? No. You also need to join. You are my subject, but you have not joined yet. Okay. We'll accept the royal marriages. Offer vassalization to Tyrone. Tyrone, I'm going to welcome you into our religion. I'll convert some of your provinces all to this stuff. I need you to all join the Empire now. Please join. We got another merchant. What the hell are we doing with this guy? Holy trade control. I just need to steer this way. I need to... Let's get Ragusa and steer from Ragusa northward to Pest. We want to get it away from Venice and up towards us. How much are we making in trade now? 432 ducats a month in trade. We make 500 ducats a month. Oh, it's so strong. It's so strong. There we go. We have all the Irish nations. Let's take a real quick at what we're missing out on by not completing our last 2 missions. We're missing out on some development. We're missing out on production efficiency, but I'm not going to wait till the Age of Enlightenment. That would be in 1700, so we still have another 80 years to go to that. So we are going to go and click this button. We've got Voltaire's Nightmare, and now we are going to form the HRE. Country changes to the Holy Roman Empire. Bohemia gets Rome reborn to the end of the game, giving construction costs, construction time, unrest, income, tax modifier, diplomats, stab cost, missionary strength, manpower increase, land force limit plus 50, mercenary cost, state maintenance, spy network, prestige, tech cost, tolerance, diplo rep, yearly... Oh my god. Leaders at upkeep, diplo relations, institution spread. We gain a core on every province of the Empire which is not owned by a member of the Empire. Every member of the Holy Roman Empire will be asked to join Bohemia. We dismantle the HRE. The government changes to Empire. We impact Holy Imperial Monarchy, Tier 1 government reform. Seizing Crown Land does not cause revolt, and we don't have to worry about it. Gain a bunch of Diplo Rep, governing cost, chance to inherit personal subjects plus 50%. Bonus admin power, and we obtain new missions. Oh no. Oh no. My game. Right, we lost our reform. Throne inherited. There's a lot of them. Okay, that's all the thrones. Did we keep any subjects? We kept our non-PU subjects. Byzantium's still around. We have Lithuania. Well, I want the new traditions and ideas. We're not going to play too deep as these guys. We did gain a lot here. I'm curious. This all needs to get converted. We are the Printer of the Faith. We've gone from a tier 5 to a tier 3 subject faith because we've annexed everyone who is Protestant. Toulouse is the same color as us, which is funny. Oh, God. There's so much here. Can we do anything with these achievements? We own 373 provinces. That's crazy. Now let's look at our mission tree. So, Blood and Iron gets a permanent claim on a bunch of stuff. Cool. Secure the lowlands. 20 years. Cool. Secure France, gain absolutism. Own a bunch of Italy, you get diplo points. Annex Poland, you get permanent claims on Scandinavia and the Baltic. Carpathian conquest, get a bunch of manpower. Cool. If we conquer the Baltic, which we technically don't have, get a general. Rhine needs to have some manufactories. And we get bonus goods produced, promote urbanization, and we get loyalty equilibrium, sure. Lubeck, we need trade power. We already have max mechanism, so that sucks. Dominant economy, you get admin points. Big navy, naval tradition. Religious unity, permanent claims on Palestine. Okay. Own the Holy Roman Empire or its non-tributary subjects. Your legitimacy, centralized Europe or empire. Autonomy change. Overseas empire, trade company investment, control of that, imperial navy. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff we could go down and do that stuff. I don't really care to finish out the HRE. We formed it. We have it. If we look at our ideas, we'll check those out. Possible policies +1, Diplo Rep +2, administrative efficiency +5, bonus legitimacy, bonus morale of armies, improved relations, tax, core creation, discipline, and governing capacity. All very good ideas that we do benefit from having. If I go and check out our government reforms, we got a Holy Imperial Monarchy. Most everything else didn't change, I think. Let's see. So we got this one, which gives us all the Diplo Rep governing costs and other things. This gives us advisor cost. This has not changed, I don't think. National tax, yeah, none of these have changed. I don't think I have any special options over here. This hasn't changed, and we still haven't gotten these ones. So that's all the same. We're kind of going and wrapping these up. I think this will definitely be the end for us. So we now are sitting here with our final development total at 7,660. Personal development. We're losing a ton of money because our force limit got absolutely obliterated. We're at 800 out of 400, and likewise with the Navy. I'd have to fix that if I continued playing. We can technically, hey, we can't claim hegemon yet. Let's just wait 1 month. Ignoring what's going on right now with our nation, let's just wait 1 month. The game is also going very slow. Like, that speed 5 is like the best of speed 4. We lost Protestant Empire. Lost the peasant stuff. We're losing more money at this point. And so we make each month 500 ducats. Trade is 200 of that. I bet you our stuff changed because we don't have core problems. So we need to... What's our governing capacity situation? We're still over governing capacity even with getting all that stuff? Yikes. Man, governing capacity is such a limiting factor in this game compared to the other, like, pre-governing capacity. That was peak. Okay, so we lost out a bunch of stuff on there. That's fine. Let's do one final look around and then call this one. I'm been going crazy since the last of us, so we need to kind of do it. So the New World is all Portugal, all Spain. That's expected. Over here, more of the same. Kilwa's pretty strong. I like that. Mamluk still exists. The Ottomans have really been gimped because of us. Delhi is strong. Transoceania, Russia, Oirat, Wu, Japan, you name it. Ayutthaya, Tir Austral. And then you have the HRE, which is us. We've killed France. We could keep going and get Spain. We could claim their throne and then do stuff with them. like get rid of this alliance now, claim their throne, PU them, and then we'd own like a world-spanning empire. But I don't need to really do that right now. I don't want to keep playing this. I want to start a new campaign in some other game. So we're going to call this one here. This run really well. I really like Bohemia. I think they're one of my favorite nations in the game. I think their mission tree is, honestly, now it's showing as kind of dated because a lot of the modifiers you don't get permanent modifiers the way new mission trees would. Like you don't get permanent claims on the Ottomans. You don't get permanent power projection for beating the Ottomans. Those are the two that stand out to me the most. But God, I remember when this was like the best mission tree in the game. This one in Austria. But now everyone has crazy mission trees, which is good. But yeah, overall, very happy with it. We could keep going, but I think we've gone far enough, and I'm ready to go and get some more achievements. We've gotten a good little collection here. We got Voltaire's Nightmare, the Bohemians, Networking, Grand Coalition, Dude, Where's My Boat, and Checks and Balances. That's, what, 6 of these? 2, 4, 6? Yeah, 6 of these achievements all in one run, so that's pretty good. Still a long way to go from getting all 340 some odd achievements that are in this game, but I'm happy with this. Hope you guys are too. And as always, I'll catch you in the next series.